How exactly is this mass testing going to work?
So the government of Wuhan has told every district in that city to draw up plans for how they're going to conduct testing of all their residents within 10 days. Now, they're expected to start with vulnerable groups living in residential compounds and then expand the testing from there. But clearly this mass testing plan comes after Wuhan reported its first locally transmitted infections since the lockdown on the city was lifted on April the 8th. 6 cases from the same residential compound. And it's a hugely ambitious plan, and it points to China's anxiety over a second wave of infections. And we're seeing those clusters, as you say, in provinces like Jilin. And again, as the economy tries to get back up to full speed. So the clusters we've seen on the China-North Korea border and the China-Russia border as well, Jilin announcing those additional infections today. It shows that there are these clusters, and it's really putting to test China's system to track down, clamp down, quarantine, and make sure that they can nip this in the bud before it spreads. It's a bit like whack-a-mole for officials here.
Right. When it comes to Japan, though, Tom, the latest data that we're getting, what is it telling us about the mortality rate there?
Well, it's hard to talk about mortality rates in any form of optimism or sounding optimistic, but the data seems to suggest out of Tokyo that, in fact, they didn't see an increase in overall deaths during the coronavirus outbreak. And what that does is it appears to support officials' claims there in that country that they largely kept infections under control, despite facing criticism that they hadn't expanded testing as quickly and as far as they should have. So there were around 33,000 deaths in Tokyo, the capital, in the 3 months through March, slightly fewer, in fact, than the average of the previous 4 years. And again, it suggests that you didn't see a big surge in deaths due to the coronavirus, and it also leads and gives credence to those officials who say they didn't need to do mass testing. So far, you've seen 633 deaths in Japan linked to the virus, far fewer, of course, than the numbers we've seen in countries like the US and the UK.